Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. This week we're going to be reviewing the L'Oreal Infallible. I'm doing the Pro Glow.
And I'm doing the Pro Matte.
Yeah, I have dry skin and a little oily, so that's why I'm trying this one. And
I'm more oily than T-Zone, so this controls it really well.
I got the shade 203 Nude Beige.
I'm 104 Golden Beige.
On the back it says it helps prevent sunburn. So, it has SPF. Does it? Yeah, SPF 15, which is pretty good. This one says radiant finish and hydrating.
This one's a demi-matte finish, so it's not entirely matte. It has the option in it, but it's not. And it wears up to 24 hours.
Oh wow. Yeah, this is 24 hours.
Yeah. Medium coverage, so you do kind of have to use a lot of it. And then air light texture. Is that on
air light texture on this one too. But we'll show us applying it. And I'm going to do a more bright look since I'm doing the Pro Glow and Melissa's doing.
And I'll do matte looks from the eyes to the lips. That's all matte.
Okay, so we'll just move on to us applying it. I'm going to be using the primer I usually use. It's the Smashbox Photofinish primer.
And I'll be using the Makeup Forever Step 1 Mattifying Primer.
I'm going to try to apply it first with a brush and then I'll see how that works. But you usually use a brush for it, right?
Yeah. It's a little hard to blend out, but it's good.
Great. This is really liquidy. You see? It does have a smell. Like alcohol smell?
That's true. To be honest.
Yeah, I guess.
All good.
Better finish than most drugstore foundations I've ever tried because, drugstore.
As you go along with the foundation, I'm using the matching Pro Matte powder, and this just helps it stay on.
And I am going to conceal under my eyes like I usually do with my, what is this? Oh, Maybelline Instant Age Rewind Concealer. Oh, and I'm just using the Mary Kay translucent powder that I always use. Sorry, so the camera cut off the last bit of us applying our makeup, but just the main things that I used was the butter lipstick by NYX, and it's really good about being hydrating. You know, sometimes I get tired of wearing matte lipsticks all the time because they can be so drying to my lips, so this is a good alternative to use. And I used a metallic cream eyeshadow from Forever 21, and I think I actually got this for like 50 cents because it was on clearance one time. So this is pretty good. I mean, it's just a gold cream eyeshadow. And for my eyeliner, I used the NYX Vivid Brights this is just a blue eyeliner, and this is really pigmented, so I have the pink one too.
Me too.
Yeah, and they're They're pretty good. And then for my highlighter, I use the highlighter that I always use, which is the Makeup Revolution Vivid Baked Highlighter in Golden Light.
And I use the matte shadows from the Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette. And I use for my lips the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Copenhagen.
So the rest of the products will be in the description box below if you want to see what else we used. So our thoughts on the foundation.
That's not new to me. I don't reach for it that often though, because it's kind of hard to blend out and it's not full coverage, which I don't like, but it gives a good finish. It keeps the oil from showing up, especially if you use the matching powder with it and use the right kind of primer. So overall, I like it.
So this is like a first impressions for me because this is the first time I'm using it.
Looks good.
Yeah, for being drugstore, it has a really good finish. Yeah. I mean, but it is $11. Actually, yeah. I think it's a little bit more because we used a coupon that you had. Yeah. So I think it's a little bit more than $11, and I did have to use a lot to get a good coverage. So I feel like this is gonna run out really fast.
It's how many ounces?
It's 1 ounce, like every other foundation, but it is really liquidy, so I had to use a lot of it. Yeah. So I don't know if it's really gonna be worth the money, even though it's cheaper, but I'm gonna run out faster. Better skin and you don't have a lot of scarring, then I think this is gonna be more of a full coverage foundation for you. But if you're like us and you have more scarring,
you can build it up, but yeah, you're using more product.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's really worth it.
I don't know. I'm okay with like not entirely full coverage sometimes, but
yeah, me too sometimes. But I'm still on the search for like a good full coverage dewy foundation. So I don't think this is gonna be it, but I did like it. It's good. Yeah. I think the best way way to apply this for me was using the sponge because that gave it a more natural finish. Other than I don't know, trying to work it with the brush, that didn't really work very well.
It takes a while.
I guess we'll put like a slide at the end like we did in the Tinted Doll, and just because we're gonna be wearing it throughout the day, and we'll be paying attention to if it actually is like super long wearing. And we'll have that slide there just telling you our final thoughts on it. Okay, well thanks for watching our video. This is an awkward ending, but we're awkward people, so we'll see you guys next week. Bye.